Check, 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 mic 1, 2, check, 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 mic 1, 2, check, check. Okay, can you at least just check if I'm in the frame? Ugh. Whatever. It's like, look, this is how short it is. Like, that's... Okay, anyways, let's get this video started. Alright. Okay, cool.
Do it, go! And action.
Hi everyone, welcome to Short Talks. I think this is Short Talks. I think that's what we are restarting again. We'll start this again. Hi everyone. My name is K.Short. Welcome to Short Talk Sunday. Actually, I don't even think this is a Short Talk Sunday. I don't know what this is. This is just a video that I said I was gonna record. And ironically, now that I think about it, this is exactly how my very first YouTube video started back in 2012 or 13. I think it's 2000, I graduated. It was 2013. I remember it's because I told people, I can't remember who I told, but I told them like, hey, I'm gonna record my first YouTube video tonight. And if you can see it, the video was called Just Getting Started, and I was in my room, very similar to this. Now it's an apartment all by myself. We'll get into that. But the video was just getting started, and it was me just saying the only reason why I'm recording this video is because I'm being held accountable by other people. So I can tell you this, that if I wasn't being held accountable for tonight, because I have to record this video by tonight, so here I am again recording my first video and not knowing exactly what we're doing here. Just, 3 years, 4 years later. Actually, 5 years later. 5 years later. And when I think about that, like I think if I would have started and kept with YouTube for the past 5 years, this video definitely would not be happening. We would be in a different, completely state of mind, place, area, doing something completely different. Liz, we wouldn't be here right now. If I would have stuck with my YouTube journey. Thank you all so much for tuning into this episode, into this update to this channel. This is just basically me giving you all a relaunch of the relaunch of the relaunch. I thought I was relaunching it back then so many times, but I was still so caught up in figuring out what I wanted to do and trying new things out and experimenting with different kinds of jobs, places, and things and people sometimes. Yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. If you know where we're at in the world right now, because I can tell you this, I'm not in Phoenix, definitely not in Flagstaff, but if you know where this is from, this is where I'm at. And I don't think people understand the obsession with it until you're actually here. But now I see how much of a necessity it is for Tucsonians. Oh, I just told you, I'm in Tucson. So, I'm here basically to tell you all that we are restarting this. I have finally made the decision that YouTubing and all of this is what I want to do. After 5 years of exploring and doing a whole bunch of different things, I decided like this is the one that we're going to do. And so not only that, the reason why I'm recording this video is because I'm going to be completely honest with all of you. I've been bullshitting. I've just been bullshitting around, doing all these different kinds of things. I felt like it was for good reason, but to be completely honest, I just had to choose one and just go with it. So that's why we're here right now. So we can start off the second half of the year right. Can you believe 2018 is already gone? But just to give you all a quick update as to everything that I've been doing for the past 3 to 5 years, I'm just gonna read it off to you really quick. So I don't want you to think I haven't been doing anything. It's just the YouTube thing was always on the back burner because I didn't know if it was what I wanted to do. So really quick, the set. Your favorite Phoenix Filipinos, Peddler, Phoenix Rising, So Far Sounds, The Uncommon Collective, Queer Spectives, What Phoenix Thinks, K.Short Creates, hashtag K.Short Kills Dead, hosting local shows, got into radio, and then going back from the very beginning was Short Talks, aka The Real K.Short, aka Ask K.Short, aka, and all those other segments that I started that I should have just kept it all as one. And as to catch you up all for today, who I was 5 years ago, 3 years ago, or whenever the last video I made this, a lot of big things have happened. As I just told you all, I'm in Tucson, Arizona. I have completely left the nest. I'm on my own, paying rent by myself and doing this by myself. And it's pretty freaking hard, I must admit. And maybe because I'm stubborn and I refuse to get a career job and like get a salary and like give my time away for like a whole bunch of money, like, nah, I feel like we'll get into that. We'll get into that later. So I'm in Tucson, living on my own. I also recently became baptized. I'm also vegan. How that happened, I don't know. I'm not the best vegan out there, but I'm trying. Anyways, but no, I am like 75% vegan. I'm not completely, fully there yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. And also, most importantly, I'm like for real single this time. I know I said I was single last time, and I know I said I was single the time before that. And I know I said that my favorite relationship was with myself, But to be completely honest, I wasn't even in a relationship with myself because I got in another relationship right afterwards. So a lot of big things have been happening, not only personally, but professionally. And now we are here, starting YouTube all over again. And so for many of you, you might be thinking, so why are we here? What are we going to be doing? What are the different things we're going to be talking about? What is it? What are we doing, K.Short? I don't know yet. I'm close. I'm actually very, very, very close to what I want to do. But I just want to tell you, like, I'm making this video in accountability, and I wanted to, like, I honestly, like, the reason I've been bullshitting is because I've been editing old content for the past 6 months for the, you know, that has happening. I have a lot of content that I have to edit, and I'm the type of person where, like, I just have to finish it because it's a form of documentation, and understanding my obsession with documentation, I was like, I have to finish it. I'm not even close to finishing it, so I was like, you know what? You said you're going to start today, so start today. But I lost my point. Oh yeah, I wanted to come with like a perfect plan for all of you, but completely honest, that's not how life works. As many of you all know, life does not happen that way. There is no perfect plan. I never even had a plan to begin with. All I knew is I was gonna go to college. After that, I had no freaking idea. I had no idea we had to get a job after college. So my booty was like working in a freaking Mexican restaurant as a runner, like legit, because no idea. But what I can tell you and what I have come up with so far is that I want to be able to use my experiences so you all don't have to go through it. Like, I know that you're gonna have to go through it because your soul needs to and you need to experience it yourself. But basically what I'm trying to say is, like, I'm trying to be the person that I needed when I was younger. Like, all I needed was an older sibling. All I needed was a mentor. All I needed was a role model. All I needed was just someone to say, yo, don't do this or do that, or this is cool and that's not cool. So now I'm just this really weird only child, 90s pop fangirl, TRL loving, NSYNC loving, who cares about the Backstreet Boys, sitting, we're not having this conversation, like, all by myself. And I'm saying this wholeheartedly because since I've been in Tucson, living on my own, being single, and having a lot of alone time to myself, I've come to the conclusion, I'm pretty freaking weird. Like, that's it. I'm just like, why do I do certain things? Why doesn't other human beings do this? And it's because of my only childness. But you all can listen to all of that on a different platform where I've told you all those stories. So what we're here to do, I have no clue just yet. But I can tell you what I've come up with so far is basically, it's storytelling. Of course, it's always been storytelling. It's teaching, it's mentoring, it's coaching. It's always been that. That's who I am wholeheartedly. It's being the person I wish I needed when I was younger. And now I want to be that person for other people, because I know that there's people out there in the world who have no mentors, no role models, no coaches, no nothing that they can look up to. And that's a damn shame. Like, parents need to step up, older siblings need to step up, like, just society needs to set up, teachers need to like, everyone needs to step up, And so for me, it's like, I have all this alone time to myself now that I'm in Tucson. Like, why am I not documenting my journey? Why am I not putting this in video form? Why am I not making my YouTube videos? Like, this is the best time for me to do it right now, where I have I only have few friends in Tucson. Very few, there's probably like there's only one that I consistently hang out with. So, and that is a completely brand new thing for me. But yeah, so like, why am I not doing this? So I obviously have time on my hands and I should be working on something, and so here it is. So what I'm gonna be talking about is gonna be directed toward these kinds of people. Masculine, queer, women of color who are also first generation college students, first generation Americans, if you're Filipino, if you come from immigrant parents, the youth, millennials, creatives, teachers. So basically everybody. I don't think there's not one person that I cannot. There's a few groups of people I can't relate to, but I think I cover a good basis just by the very minimal part of my identity. So I am going to be highlighting more so on what it means to be queer, and like what that is. I can't hide from that. Obviously, it's an obvious thing. But also, happy Pride Month. It's June. Maybe that's another reason why I'm doing this. But like, I'm just going to be talking more deeply into our identities and like, what does that look like? What does that sound like? What conversations do we need to have about that? What have my experiences have been like? And I'm just going to be doing the same thing that I've been doing. I'm going to be basically talking to anybody and everybody that wants to share their story. How I'm going to do that, we're going to have to figure it out. But essentially, I want to build and create a community online and offline. I want to be able to meet with people in Tucson and have like these gatherings of healing and conversations and consciousness and awareness and like all that stuff. But I also want to be able to have those conversations with all of you in the online internet world. Because that's the beauty of the internet. That's the beauty of technology. Like, right now we're in a cultural shift with technology and how it is, and it's just like, to me, it's so amazing that I can feel so alone right now in this apartment, and I have been since I've been in Tucson since February. But like, if I would have been starting to create community online, there's thousands and millions of people that are living on their own for the first time and feeling that aloneness and facing your shit and having to deal with yourself and your own thoughts and silence and like all that stuff, and you're coming through with these big breakthroughs as a human being. And like, I don't know, I just know that I'm not the only one going through this. So like, why not just share that experience of what it means to be all of these things up until this point, you know? And that may change, my story may change, and I may identify differently in the future. But at this point in time, all I can say is that I just want to build a community that, how do I explain this? Where I can create spaces for people where they can be their full and complete self, because I've had the privilege to be in those places and spaces. Liz was at a lot of them. You know, when I think about College Town, when I think about NCLC, when I think about the retreats, when I think about STAR, when I think about, you know, conventions, when I think about, you know, all of those things, when I felt like I was my most accepted and most comfortable, I want other people to feel that. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to create those spaces and those conversations, like the College Town conversations. You know what I mean? Like, just things that are just like a breakthrough for humans, and being able to facilitate that. You know, like, I want to be a teacher without being a teacher in a classroom. Like, I just give me a room, give me some people, and like, let's work on that. You know, like, let's work on that deep stuff. Like, and only because like, I know how beneficial it has been for me, you know, so I want to be able to give back and do that for others. So I don't know what we're going to be doing in the process. I don't have like this plan written out or anything. I have the vision, but I don't have the plan. And so I just wanted to catch you all up as to where I'm at in my life right now. I need to go eat with her, because life. I just want to give a big shout out really quick to just Passion Planner. One day I'll be your official ambassador, but I just want to give a shout out to Passion Planner, because I can tell you, if I did not have this for the past 5 years, I wish it was in college. It didn't exist then. But if it weren't for them, if it weren't for this great product, like, I would not be even merely close to where I'm at today. Like, and to me, I don't even feel like I've even started. A lot of it has just been ideas and a lot of execution, and I just want to, you know, shout out Passion Planner and the amazing people over there, because like, this literally like saved my life. If I didn't have a planner for the past 5 years, I would have given up on a lot of stuff a long time ago. But just being able to write that down and put it into action and like hold myself accountable, like, it's what's made all the difference in my life. So it's like my Bible. Don't tell people that. Anyways, so my name is K.Short. Thank you all so much for tuning in. This is really weird. I have not done this in forever. If you all want to follow me on social media, you can follow me at K.Short, K.Short. I think we're just going to stick with that. I'm kind of over changing my name. Also, if you want to just be caught up on my life in general, I have a podcast that I have been recording almost every day since the beginning of the year. So since January 1st till now, I'm about 154 episodes in now. So if you want to hear the breakthroughs I've been having and just wanting to have something to listen to and not feel like you're alone on your drive home, I don't know, you can just go listen to it. It's going to also be at anchor.fm/K.Short. And other than that, make sure to like this video if you're happy that I'm back. Like, I haven't done this in forever. Like, the whole likes and the subscribes and stuff, weird. Haven't done this in forever. This is really weird. If y'all are happy that I'm back, give it a thumbs up. And you don't have to subscribe yet. I don't blame you. But if you want to check out this journey and see what we have in store, which I have a lot more down. I was like dimming it down. But if you want to see what's going to be coming up next, this is it, y'all. Like, I'm starting my YouTube channel. It's done. Like, this needs to happen. I can't tell you the day I'm going to be doing it on. If you want to subscribe and just catch up with everything that's been going on for the past 5 years, but just seeing what we're going to be doing next, I think you're going to be really excited about it. I think you're going to really see like how everything came together after all of these experiences. And ultimately, I just want to bring you all for the journey of like, this isn't going to happen overnight, but you're here on the very beginning, back at episode 1 of the relaunch of the relaunch. This is time, y'all. We are in Tucson by myself, so I really have no excuse to not start this channel and make something happen. So I'm going to talk to you all later and catch you up on everything else. I'm gonna give you a tour of my apartment. We're gonna talk about why I even came to Tucson, how the whole vegan thing has been going, the whole Christian thing happened. I know it's like super crazy, and being single, that's a whole nother story. So just stay tuned. Go to the next video when I'm done recording. But other than that, make sure to follow me on social media, and I will talk to you all then. Bye. Say bye, Liz. Guess who out here? Oh, look at that. Shout out to Celia. I was gonna say Liz. Shout out to the barbers. But look who we got. We got this Liz right here. Star student 2012. Hey, we out here in Tucson. What?